Hey everyone, have you ever been in an argument? If yes, then I am sure you know how frustrating it can be when someone does unsee your point of view. It's even worse if the other person is a close friend or family member. Sometimes we get so caught up in proving our stance that we end up pushing people away. It's a part of human nature to want to convince others to agree with our perspective. However, sometimes this desire can make us stubborn and narrow-minded. Fortunately, there are ways to avoid this outcome. We all have biases and points of view that color our understanding of the world. But if we want to connect with others and build meaningful relationships, we must be willing to consider different perspectives. One way to do this is to practice empathy, which means trying to understand the other person's point of view. By doing so, we can find common ground and work towards a resolution that satisfies both parties. Another way to avoid being stubborn and narrow-minded is to be open to new ideas and experiences. By broadening our horizons, we can challenge our own assumptions and biases and gain a deeper understanding of the world and the people in it. We may even learn that we were wrong and that the other person was right. And that's not a bad thing. Being wrong doesn't make us stupid, it makes us teachable. There's a popular saying that goes, "A fool remains a fool until he dies, but a wise man is reborn every day." This means that wisdom is not a fixed trait, but rather something that we cultivate through our actions and attitudes. By being open to learning from others, we can become wiser and more understanding individuals. Now let's look at some signs that show only Buddha could answer this with peace. No. 1. You think you always know what's best for everyone. When we think we know what's best for everyone, we ignore the unique circumstances and perspectives of each individual. This attitude can lead to frustration and resentment from those who feel that they are not being heard or valued. Instead, try to approach situations with an attitude of genuine interest and a willingness to listen and learn. Remember, just because something works for you doesn't mean it'll work for others. Trying to force our own beliefs and values onto others is a surefire way to cause conflict and division. No. 2. You judge others for their choices and beliefs. When we judge others for their choices and beliefs, we're essentially saying that their way of life is inferior to ours. This attitude can be very damaging to relationships and can create a lot of pain and misunderstanding. Instead, try to be accepting and compassionate towards others, even if you don't agree with them. Remember, everyone is on their own journey, and what may be right for one person may not be right for another. Judging others is also a way of limiting our own growth. By refusing to acknowledge the validity of other perspectives, we cut ourselves off from valuable insights and experiences that could help us grow as individuals. Number 3. You dwell on the past. Dwelling on the past can keep us stuck in a cycle of anger, resentment, and bitterness. This can be extremely harmful to our mental health and well-being, and can also damage our relationships with others. Instead, try to focus on the present moment and all the opportunities it holds for growth, learning, and self-discovery. The past cannot be changed, but we can choose how we respond to it. By practicing mindfulness and self-awareness, we can break free from the cycle of negativity and move forward with greater wisdom and understanding. If you found these points helpful, please like and share this video with friends that might find insight in this too. Remember, being right doesn't always matter. What truly counts is how we treat others and the positive impact we have on the world around us. Thank you for watching.